This is Pastors Live, a Rev FM production podcast. Join Pastors Dave, Ty, and Shane for a fresh, fun, and often unpredictable take on faith, the Bible, and the world around us.
Oh, hey, guys, it's the program. We're there. It's Tuesday. It's June 10th. I'm so sorry.
Awkward.
That was awkward, yeah. Hey, so listen, it is June 10th of 2025. VBS Extreme is coming up, and that is the 10th through the 18th of June.
For those who don't know, what's
That's
VBS
today.
Extreme?
Is that today? Wait, I'm confused.
It's all caps.
Oh, wait, no, sorry. It's June 22nd. I messed that up,
There's
guys.
a lot
I'm
of
sorry.
dates up there.
There's a lot of stuff. VBS Extreme, the full armor of God, is Ephesians 6, 10 through 18.
Yes.
It starts June 22nd, goes to June 27th for 5th and 6th graders. It is an awesome adventure. I mean, they do all kinds of crazy stuff. I mean, like they have a lot of fun. And then we have VBS True North, which is Trusting Jesus in a Wild World. And that is July 27th through August 1st, as the kids trek the tundra. And so that's going to be really fun. And right after that, that next Sunday, August 3rd, we have Church in the Park, which is a wonderful time of, we just get together for worship, Bible study, baptism in the river. It's amazing. And then Dave, we've got family camp coming up, the Pearl of Great Price coming up Labor Day weekend. And is it the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, or is there a Saturday, Sunday, Monday?
Saturday
and how does that...
through Monday, but there is an optional one extra day. If people want to go up on Friday, come up a day early, then that is available for you as well. There won't be any meals or anything like that, but if you just want to go, kick back, enjoy the area, enjoy the campground, when you register with me, then you just have to say, hey, we're taking our RV up and we want to go a day earlier. We're going to go up and pitch a tent or get one of the motel rooms or the school ministry rooms, wherever you're going to go. Have you've been to Living Waters? When's the last time you've been there, Shane?
Like a couple of years ago.
Has been Pastor Ty?
Yeah, I'd say about 2 years ago, yeah.
I'll tell you, I was up there just the other day, and it's looking beautiful again. Wayne is doing a great job, and now there's a guy named Getta who oversees the camp itself, because Wayne oversees many of the other operations. But the camp itself is looking beautiful again. Good. They've done a great job.
That's awesome.
And they're just the service, the heart of service is back, and just fantastic. So we are looking forward to a great family camp over Labor Day weekend. Camp itself will start in earnest on Saturday evening of Labor Day weekend. We will have Water Springs Has Got Talent on Sunday night, which is always a blast.
I'll have to see if Ben wants to come up and revisit Kermit.
Ben did his Kermit the Frog impression one year. Christian Neander did
the Star Spangled Banner on the...
Was it Star Spangled Banner?
Yeah. Ben and I lost to him for that one.
I mean, you're always going to win, right? You got. He was a kid back then,
and he did it on the guitar.
You got a kid on a guitar singing the Star Spangled Banner. You're going to win the contest every time, even if you're lousy, which he was not. Ben Rudder, 2 years ago, brought his didgeridoo.
Oh, nice.
And it was I thought, why are you not playing with the honkin' worship community,
I could get
dude?
down for some Australian.
It was awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And Noe and their kids did some song. My granddaughter played violin. A couple of the kids were telling stories that were an absolute riot. We had people doing animal calls. They didn't do a Sasquatch. Maybe this year you can do that.
Shane?
Show us.
I would love to.
Okay.
Yeah, but don't we have to get like a bunch of logs outside, start pounding them on each other?
Oh, that'd be good. Well, we've got the didgeridoo.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we could
could do it.
We could.
So we've got Water Springs Has Got Talent. We're going to have, for the kids, we have a pirate theme. The Search for the Pearl of Great Price. We're encouraging parents on Sunday morning, when we have our Sunday morning session, to let the children come dressed as pirates. They're going to meet the first mate of the good ship Salvation. The first mate is recruiting a crew for the captain of our salvation in search of the Pearl of Great Price. And they're going to be making compasses. And then we're going to have our bicycle parade. This year, it's not going to be a patriotic theme. Every year, we do the red, white, and blue bicycle parade. This year, it's going to be a pirate-themed bicycle parade as the children are in search of the pearl of great price, which they will find either Sunday night or Monday morning. And so just all kinds of great things, but all around the area, people can go shooting, they can go fishing, they can go golfing, they can go down to the hot springs, they can hike on the grounds, they can play cornhole, horseshoes, gaga ball.
Gaga ball, yep.
And volleyball, basketball. We'll have family flags again this year. I mean, it's just going to be a blast. We are packing a ton of stuff into there, but we also have a ton of free. I've got a great team who were able to just talk me down and say, Dave, you've got to give families more free time. So there's going to be a lot of free time also woven into it. There's the Lion's Den. Right up there, they've got the air hockey, pong, and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It is a blast. It's a great facility, great campground. And then Monday morning, we'll get up, have one final session around the campfire. The children will be discovering the pearl of great price, and then we'll have our final session together. Now, during the adult sessions, this is really cool, Pastor Ty. Sunday morning, Travis and the folks from Calvary Chapel Chalice, just down the road from Living Waters Ranch, they are coming up to the camp, and we're having a combined service in Celebration Hall at Living Waters.
Oh, that's awesome.
Pastor Travis from Calvary Chapel Chalice is going to be teaching the adults about heaven. And our theme for the camp for the adults is to keep your mind set on things above, and the children are searching for the pearl of great price. And on Monday morning, we bring it all together around the outdoor campfire, and then we kick everybody loose. Woo!
Yeah.
I'm out of breath just thinking about it.
Yeah. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So you can register at watersprings.net. That's watersprings.net. And if you have any questions or you're struggling with that, check out the Connect Center when you're here at church, or you can go ahead and just call the office at 208-524-4747. Today, though, it's a very special day today, but that was a lot of stuff, by the way. It's somewhere around here. You think it slows down, but it doesn't. We got Pastor Gary in the studio today.
Pastor?
I love it. We had to wait because he had to turn his mic up, right? So we got Gary's in the studio today.
Hi, Gary.
We got Pastor Dave here today.
God bless you guys.
Pastor Shane's here today.
Hello.
I'm Pastor Ty, and we do have some wonderful things. But hey, so egg rolls. Do you guys like egg rolls? Because today is National Egg Roll Day. Are you an egg roll person?
This is my favorite national day this week.
Is it your national? It's my favorite national day this week.
Egg rolls. Egg rolls are amazing. I could eat all egg rolls.
They're kind of like a Chinese taco. So instead of Taco Tuesday,
right, a Chinese chimichanga.
There you go.
Oh, Chinese chimichanga.
No Taco Tuesday. It's Egg Roll Tuesday.
That's awesome. I do want to comment too. We were talking about the didgeridoo and Sasquatch. Well, an Australian Sasquatch is called a yowie. The more you know.
Wow. A yowie.
Yeah.
A yowie.
A yowie.
Yahweh.
Yeah. So he does exist.
No
he
way.
does exist.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
And Yowie approves of egg rolls.
There you go.
So Dave, do you like egg rolls?
Love them.
Yeah, I think my favorite egg rolls I used to get was at the there was a deli in the supermarket in Salmon, and they probably had the nicest egg rolls.
Nice. Seriously?
Oh yeah, they were great. In fact, sometimes we just get them, and that was dinner.
What are people in Salmon doing making egg rolls? How does that happen?
I have no idea, but they probably
do it good.
They did it. Yeah, they did it great. They were some of the best egg rolls I ever had.
You're blowing my mind right now. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Beef egg rolls.
I visited you and said, you not one time did you ever take me to. You took me to the Amish store.
I did,
which I appreciate.
And we took you to the bakery.
We still go there.
Yeah, we took you to the bakery. And Junkyard Bistro.
Junkyard Bistro. Well, Lee took me there first. Lee Miles took me to the Junkyard first.
Yes. Yeah.
But we've been there together.
Yep.
But the name of the bakery? Oddfellows Bakery. Have you been there, Shane?
No.
It's like 2 doors up from the church, or maybe 1 door.
It's 2 doors now because they moved on Main Street. So I think it's 2 doors down.
Right. It is like maybe the best bread in Idaho. I kid you not. And there's a lot of good bread around here.
Yep.
Oddfellows Bakery in Salmon. I would drive to Salmon after this show, or after this podcast. It's not a show. After this podcast, I would drive to Salmon to go to Oddfellows. I'd probably say hi to Hagen and Lee.
Dave,
right.
Dave, so in a couple of weeks, here's what we need to do in a couple of weeks. It's summertime around here. What we need to do is we just need to grab the pastoral team, and we just need to throw everybody in the rig and leave early in the morning and go up there and
I'm not even kidding.
and
I'm
have a little pastor's getaway at the bakery and enjoy a cup of coffee and eat something at the bakery and then turn around, drive back, just make a day of it.
I'm not even kidding, dude. I would do it.
Get us egg rolls.
Yeah.
Show us the egg
you know
rolls.
what?
You know what? We could take some bikes. We could take our bikes, do a little bit of bike riding. There's some great trails around Salmon. Great trails. Work up a little hunger, come back, have a couple of egg rolls, head home.
Yeah.
I'm
And
down
if you're in
for it.
Salmon, you can find us. It's kind
Okay.
of like Where's Waldo?
We'll let people know when we're going to be
Dave's
there.
wearing the shirt.
Right? There you go.
I'm not wearing the shirt. So I'm just saying.
That sounds fantastic.
Yeah, so I think we need to plan that.
And that will prevent bed bugs.
Oh, goodness.
You really,
See,
you had
we
to
were
go there?
avoiding it.
You had to go there?
It's National Bedbug Day. I don't even know why
Bedbug
those little
prevention.
critters
It's bed bug
get-
prevention.
Oh, okay, good. I was like, why do they get their own day?
So here's the thing. Remember we were talking the other day about the Babylon centers we have around the country? Those big
Yes.
areas where
Boycott
lots of
Babylon.
people like boycott Babylon. You know what? That's a great T-shirt. Boycott Babylon. It
I
basically
caught bed bugs in Babylon.
so.
I think that's where he was going.
Well, no. The whole point is that's not where I was going.
I didn't get that out of that at all.
No, but the thing is, I mean, I didn't get where did you come up with that?
That's where you were going.
No, but urban centers have greater problems with that stuff,
Yeah.
and so
What do you mean? Yeah, like like Shane is suddenly the authority on bed bugs.
We're just going with the flow, man.
Tell me, Shane, where do they have the most bed bugs?
Well, that's a great question.
Babylon.
Wow, poor Saddam Hussein.
Oh! But yes, you're right, Ty. When there's a lot of gatherings and diseases and stuff is prevalent, that's where you're going to have bed bugs for sure.
Sure, no kidding. So, do you think, Ty, when we go to Petra next June, a year from now, seriously, look at that calendar, boys. 1 year from now, Pastor Ty and myself, our wives, and about 60 other people will be scouring, exploring the Red Rock city of Petra. Isn't that amazing?
I
Isn't that
love
cool?
Petra.
Shane or Ty, golly. Ty, do you think we should wear our T-shirts that day?
Avoid Babylon.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Boycott Babylon.
Or
should make
avoid
those.
Babylonian bedbugs.
Well, yeah. Okay.
It seems to be evolving.
So yeah, it's like, speaking of evolving. Okay, wait, now hang on. We want to talk about
We're so far off the rails now. We don't even know where the rails are.
But now it's an issue, right? So we were talking about large cities. So U.S. cities with the highest bed bug infestations. Number one, Chicago. Number two is New York. Number 3 is Philadelphia. Number 4 is Cleveland, Akron. Number 5 is Los Angeles. Number 6 is Detroit. Number 7, Washington, D.C. Number 8, Indianapolis. Number 9, Charlotte. And number 10, Champaign, Illinois. And see,
we're not on radio in any of those cities. So obviously, wherever Pastors Live is on the radio, bed bugs flee.
That's true.
So if you don't want bed bugs, you should just have Pastors Live on a loop, and there you go.
Yes. Let's link this back to Petra.
Yeah, let's go back to Petra. Yeah.
So, Pastor Dave,
Yes,
here's a
sir.
softball for you. When you're visiting Petra, when you guys go on your Israel trip,
You're going with us, right?
I'm not.
Okay.
Why is it that Petra is an important landmark to visit and to be aware of?
There are several references to, in the scripture to Petra. From an eschatological perspective, is that what I assume you're talking about?
However you want to take it, right?
Eschatologically, many Bible scholars believe that is indeed where, in the tribulation, when the leaders of Israel flee on the wings of an eagle. There's a lot of reference to that city of refuge that sure sounds a lot like the Red Rock city of Petra. Besides that, pardon me, you also have the treasury there, and going through Isaiah right now, we've had several references to those cultures that were holed up there. So Petra has a lot of historical, biblical value to it, but a very probable eschatological value in the sense that is very likely. Yeah. According to many Bible guys, not everybody agrees, but most conservative Bible guys believe that that's where Israel will hole up when
Antichrist goes crazy.
Right. In the relationship,
he is satanically possessed.
Right.
And he is going after Israel. And there seems to be this idea that Jordan will open her doors and say, "Come on over, y'all."
Yeah.
Well, so when you look at Petra in the scriptures, it's also Selah and Edom is how it is referred to. Obadiah 1, verses 3 and 4, we see that. We also see in that context, it's a prophecy against Edom in that particular case. But Isaiah 16:1. We see Selah it talks about the wilderness, Petra. right, and then in 2 Kings 14:7, we see Selah mentioned, which also may refer to Petra. Petra is, like Dave was mentioning, it was kind of an ancient city in Jordan. It's carved into the rose red cliffs. By the Nabateans.
The Nabateans,
The Nabateans, sorry. I was like, there was a T in there.
They're an amazing people. The Nabateans are...
And it really flourished during the Roman Empire. Mm-hmm. So that was a big deal during the Roman Empire.
So
it was
when we cross over into Jordan, there's we'll go to Jerash, which is, by most accounts, the second most Roman-esque city in the world to see Roman ruins and what the Roman Empire actually looked like, second only to Rome.
Right.
And our first day, Pastor Ty, when we cross over, we'll go through Jerash, which is, by all accounts, an amazing day. And then that second day, after a good night's sleep, we get to float on the Dead Sea and all of that.
On the Jordan side this time.
Right. And then we'll spend the day in Petra. The Nabateans were an amazing people. I mean, Shane, it's like we could literally do a whole podcast on Petra.
I was going to say one of the reasons why I hold that opinion of Israel fleeing to Edom or to Petra. Petra is in Edom. In Daniel chapter 11, it says specifically that the Antichrist will not have power or influence over Edom. He will not be able to enter into that area of the world.
And we have no idea why.
Yeah, God just says it. Hey, he can't touch Edom. He's not allowed.
Yeah, is it political? Is it just that kind of spiritual warfare? Is it back to Daniel again and the powers of the heavenlies? And
when
no idea why.
When you hear that verse, it's very clear too. We don't know why, but it's very clear. And so I go, well, that kind of makes a lot of sense because Petra's just an unoccupied city that's ready to be inhabited.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
so we're pretty stoked about.
Yeah, I'm stoked, and of course, if you don't know when we talk about the treasury, if you don't know what we're talking about, if you're an Indiana Jones fan, they use the facade in the rock as the entrance to the cave where they found the Holy Grail. Of course, it's much smaller than you might think. It's not that's a little itty bitty room there. It doesn't go that far in, but it's one of those things. They've used that for years in movies.
Transformers.
They use it in Transformers. They use it in different areas. And please understand that this is one of those things where you understand that there's a biblical future for this area, and one day that's going to happen. One day that's all going to come together. And so, Daniel chapter 11, we see some things in Revelation. We see some things in the Old Testament as well. But just keep in mind when you hear Petra, when we talk about Edom, we're talking about that same space throughout the scripture.
Correct me if I'm wrong, and if we all don't know, I'll go do the research on it again too. But I'm remembering in my study of that area, one of the reasons why it's a really great area for Israel to go is because the dragon spews water out of his mouth and tries to flood Israel or whatever in Revelation. And Petra has a perfect filtration and drainage system built in the canyons.
That the Nabateans created.
Yeah, that's true,
amazing.
right?
Yeah, that's true. So if you go on my Facebook page right now, just look up David Coleman, go to my Facebook page. I have a video of a downpour in Petra just the other day, and it is phenomenal. It is phenomenal the way the Nabateans, however you say it, designed it, and you see the water being pushed away from the treasury and down the road into this gully and being swallowed up, and you're like, holy mackerel.
And you look at all that stuff in Scripture and you go, well,
something's coming.
We can't be 100% sure, but I'm putting my money on that.
So you can write to either Pastor Ty or myself, but you just dave@watersprings.net if you'd like more information about joining us in June of 2026 for our Bible study tour of Israel, which will include 2 days in Jordan.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Hey, listen, we've run out of time today. You're loved, your family, God bless you, and we will talk to you tomorrow.
You've been listening to Pastors Live, a Rev FM production podcast. Join us again for more Bible talk, laughter, and unexpected tangents. Questions or feedback? Pastors Live at therev.fm. And don't forget to subscribe and leave a review.